Can you talk about the box?
Oh, yeah, let me see. Thank you very much.
You came in with this box.
Yeah.
Lots of things in here. I'll put that down for now. First of all, there's a printer in this town of Los Gatos that makes these pads for me. Pads of $2 bills.
Are they
you still
real?
smell the ink. Yeah, you can still smell the ink. They're freshly printed.
They're not real, are they?
Well, hold on. He gets the supplies from a higher quality printer, and they meet the specs of the U.S. government, these bills. And because they meet the specs of the U.S. government, I've looked it up, they are legal tender.
Wow.
I've been spending them for like 30 years, and I mean, I don't know if it's the right president.
You've been spending them for 30 years.
Don't want to get ink on me. But no, it's great. And I sell a sheet of $4 $2 bills for $5 everywhere I go. I sell lots of them, and because it don't cost me $8 for a sheet. And they're legal. The Secret Service has approved them. I've had the police called on me a number of times. The Secret Service approved these bills 3 times. 2 of the times they actually saw the bills. I don't know why it's only 2 of the times. And 1 time they read me my Miranda rights. And when they read me my Miranda rights, I should have brought it with me. I used a fake ID that I made from back when a personal computer could not print a photo. Could not print photo quality unless you owned a real expensive dye sublimation printer to make backstage passes and all. So I have this. The ID that I gave the Secret Service says Department of Defense, but I respelled it Defiant, so I could say it's a joke, not a fraud card. And it says I'm a laser safety officer, and I have an eye patch in the picture. Laser safety officer. That's what I gave the Secret Service when they knew these bills were good. They tested them with the pen. They'll pass the test. So you'll probably want these. I know Steve has them, but I'll leave a few sheets here.
Oh my God!
Oh, look
Thank
at
you.
And if you look at the serial number of this top one here, it ends, 265. The next one
Dude,
down,
it couldn't be more legit.
265, 265. But they're legal tender. The Secret Service is in charge of counterfeit money.
Can I see one?
Unreal.
Can I show this on camera? Wow.
Of course you
I mean,
can.
dude, smell it.
Everything I said is true except the president. I know it is the right president.
Man, it's amazing.
Now,
Well,
Yeah, looks great.
alrighty.
Unreal.
My Game Boy. Now, they never sold this model in the United States. It's from the original Game Boys with the original Tetris cartridge. And this Game Boy lights up. It actually lights up. It was only sold in Japan. It was called Game Boy Light. And I still play Tetris on it regularly to just pass time when I want to. And one time, I used to always have the high score on Game Boy Tetris, and I'd send it into Nintendo Power Magazine back when you had to take real photos and send them in the paper mail. And they said, your name's always in there. We want you, we don't want to print it anymore. We're not going to print your name anymore because we want new people to get on the list. So I took a picture of a high score, and I spelled my name. Steve backwards is Evitz, and Wozniak backwards is Kainzow. Evitz Kainzow. And then I thought if I put Los Gatos, they'll get suspicious it's the same guy. So I put Saratoga, California, the next city over, and I sent it in, and then I forgot about it. And I picked up this Nintendo Power Magazine one day, and I flipped back to where they have the scores, and it's in here, but it prints that name, Evitz Kainzow, and I saw it. I didn't know it was mine. I'd forgotten I'd done it. And I said, oh my God, a foreigner. And he said, Saratoga. I got chilled. He's nearby. and then I remember doing it. But so my name backwards is actually in that magazine.
So you're still ranked for your Tetris score.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, it was the highest that was ever printed in Nintendo Power Magazine. I don't play it anymore. There's people
was
so
the
much
highest
better
score?
than me, I'm sure. I don't know. The highest one I ever got, I didn't send into them. It was in later years. I think it was 630,000, something like that. And my goal was 750, but I'll never hit it. Now, this is a great mask, of course, because everywhere I go, this is the number one mask. Everyone says, oh, I like your mask. I like your mask. And they never do that every single
great.
place you go. So on airplanes, I'd like to put this N95 over it, and then I'll it's a little tight. I'll call a flight attendant, and I'll say, I want to inform you that for the rest of this flight, I'm going to take this mask off. and at first they're shocked and accusing me, and then they laugh. So laughter's really worth it, Now, I used to go into, Janet and I for quite a while wore this type of face mask. hang on, it might be trapped. This type of face mask with a HEPA filter that you could wear on the lanyard.
That's great.
So you'd wear it, and you can turn it on to 3 blowing levels. Okay,
Yeah.
so sometimes when we're going to a cigarette smoke or something, Janet's asthmatic. This is a nice way to get fresh air, fresh air through a fan that's in here. And when I go into the stores, like the grocery store, I would tell people a normal mask isn't adequate for my condition. And they say, "What's your condition?" I'd say geekiness. This mask I've worn a couple of times during the mask days with something under it, and I love this mask.
Wow.
It's also for geekiness. Now, we got another type of HEPA mask, HEPA filter mask, right here that just goes on you. And it's also got a HEPA filter.
I bought those.
Yeah, it's smaller, and you got buttons for
And
the...
like a Bane from Batman.
Now,
that one.
during the Black Lives Matter protests, I thought, if I ever heard of a protest around here, I might want to get in it. So I actually bought a real gas mask, too. But I never used this in public to say this is my mask. But I could. That takes care of my box.
Wow.
That's so great.
Yeah, that's
That I brought
fantastic.
today.
box.
Steve and I always joke about the time we got dinner and they came over with the pepper and he said, "Course." And then when they're done, he said, "Fine." I think about that once a week.
That's amazing, because just last night we went out to dinner with, I don't know, a friend from the Masons. I'm an honorary California Freemason for life.
Wow.
I'm a life member. I'm not a Mason as a person.
Is there a secret handshake?
Not, but I went through a whole bunch of things because my wife at the time was an Eastern Star, and then we could have more joint time together. Is there are secret words you have to learn that I have no idea what? You can never remember them. It's very difficult. Then you go up 3 levels. You're a Mason for life, and everyone goes up to 33 levels. Not me. I dropped out because we got divorced.
Yeah, and you probably played some tricks on him too.
But we were at the restaurant yesterday, the Old Spaghetti Factory. They brought out pepper, and I did the standard thing, or maybe it was the night before somewhere. And I said, "Of course," and then that's fine. And whoever it was at dinner. It was actually at the Grill on the Alley Steakhouse, and they
so
were
good.
actually kind of pleased with the joke,
I'm
It's
sure.
fantastic.
and because I do like coarse pepper,
That's
and
fine.
when I said of course, she unscrewed it to make it coarse. She realized
great.
She realized it was more than just saying, "Yeah, sure."
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it.
So-
I mean, I got to say that every time I've ever gotten together with you has just been the most fantastic experience. I value our friendship beyond measure.
Yes, and I the same. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's
I'm a person that makes very, very few friends in my life. You know, every few years I might make another one that'll be a long-term friend continually. It's very rare.
yeah. Well,
You're in there. You're the one.
I'm absolutely beyond grateful for you, and
Yeah.
and this time, like always, was very special. And the fact that we were able to record it and share it with the world is even more so. So
Yeah.
thank you.
The key people in my life are creative people, and also especially comedians,
And,
magicians.
and the fact that you came to my bucket list show and actually made it through to the end, I
Oh no! I understand comedy. I was not against that. I was not disfavorable. That's what you do. That's your business. Oh
Right.
no! I understood it. I told Julie that she said that you thought that somehow I was offended by it.
no, I was just scared that you were gonna see the things that I show at my bucket list.
Oh, you gave me some. No, we took out some really straight friends, and I started describing exactly what you'd done. Oh,
Oh wow, man! I love
Okay.
you, Steve, and thank you for this. Really.
love you. Looking forward to the next time.
Oh, is there anything that we can promote for you?